BEC is claiming there are no alternatives to Wilson City. But don't worry, they say, because they already have an HFO plant running at Clifton Pier in Nassau. According to them, Clifton Pier is a perfect example of how great Wilson City will be.
It's questionable even if windmills could work in Abaco.
Wind is only available about 30% of the time. It requires a battery backup.
25 to 30 acres of batteries alone. Life at Key is less than 1 mile from Clifton Pier. And if it were to have the effects that are being alleged here, we would have heard about it by now.
You have heard about it. Life at Key has been complaining for years, formally, in hundreds of letters. You would think these guys would know that. Caretakers and homeowners at Life at Key pressure clean their houses every 6 to 9 months because of all the particulate matter that accumulates. And there have been lots and lots and lots of problems at Clifton Pier, and there are still problems, and there will continue to be problems. This is the dirty destiny of Wilson City. There were alternatives. There are alternatives. Gottleib, Nemor, and other BEC employees have all been down to the Cape Eleuthra Institute, where there are energy experts, right here in the Bahamas. The Cape Eleuthra Institute has, for years, been proposing a diesel-wind hybrid system, and everyone knows this will work. It is not new technology. All the research is already done, and freely available to anyone, including the BEC chairman, who does know about it. Here's how it works. You start with a smart grid from Siemens, GE, or another company that already makes this product. Creating a smart grid has a benefit of fixing this problem.
Half the time when the power goes out is because of faulty wiring or a bad transformer has been there for 50 years.
No, in fact, the majority of the problems are directly related to the generation challenges.
Anyone who lives in Abaco knows this ain't true. Wires breaking, transformers blowing up, there are lots of delivery problems. But while installing a smart grid, those problems can be fixed. Next, you install wind turbines, but not all in one spot. You can install them one at a time in key places. Building more as you need more power. And it must be clear to everyone in Abaco that BEC's wind data is just plain wrong, made up, incorrect. Wind will work here. The smart grid reads the power coming in from the turbines and then uses the generator only when necessary, at peak demand, or when there's less wind. This system is cheaper to install than an HFO plant, saves oil money, and increases the efficiency of the grid, thus lowering the cost of energy. And, ta-da, no batteries are needed. No matter what BEC claims, there are no batteries needed. None. Nada. Zip. BEC, stop using this battery nonsense as an excuse. Do your homework. This system is win, win, win. Other things can be done to help. A feedback system that lets homeowners have their own solar panels and wind generators. According to BEC, this is too dangerous. According to the rest of the world, including the United States, it is 100% safe and effective. Who would you believe, the world or BEC? And there is education. Education on the importance of energy conservation, but our government never spends any real money on education. All these BEC guys must know everything that's in these videos. Either they are uninformed and aren't doing their jobs correctly, or they are downright lying. But why? What are they hiding? Who benefits from the destruction of Abaco? Is it the Man Group, selling engines they can't get rid of to small island nations that don't know any better? Or is it the oil company that has a long-term contract to deliver HFO to Abaco? They can't get rid of this stuff either, so dumping it on us seems like a good idea to them. Who in the government is selling us out? Which one is it getting away with this? Mr. Ingraham, you promised a Freedom of Information Act. Now is the time. Release every document, every report, every budget, and every financial transaction. All notes taken in every meeting. Any scrap of paper with any connection to this Wilson City deal. Sir, it is time to release everything and let the chips fall where they may. Because if you don't, we can only assume that you all are as dirty as the nasty fuel you are forcing upon Abaco.